We're here on Paul Yarmey's farm, and we're here with Paul and IsAdore.
IsAdore is very happy after 2 weeks of vacation to be back in action. She loves her workouts, and she's a wonderful young six-year-old American saddlebred, schooled in dressage and working equitation.
Oh, I love it. I am in Lenox, Massachusetts. I am live in Lenox with Tammy and Paul Yarmey. Paul is an expert dressage horseman.
With IsAdore.
IsAdore.
The young American saddlebred, schooled in dressage and working equitation, not to be confused with those unfortunate saddlebreds that have to perform in the gated school of things. So IsAdore has had 2 weeks off after a very wonderful clinic with the fabulous Jill Glassful Malone, one of the top clinicians and judges in the United States in the sport of working equitation. So now we're both inspired by what we learned at the clinic, and IsAdore has said, enough time off. Summer's cooling down. Let's get out there and have some fun.
Well, it turns out Rob Glickman says, I am so jealous. Well, Rob, why don't you come on up? They don't stop you at the border.
This is IsAdore's pre-recorded music.
So sideways, look at that. I don't know what the name of these moves are. Do you see the horse walking sideways? Do you see that?
Of course.
Rob Glickman says, I thought Tammy was going to ride. No, this is a special horse with training. Hey, Gary. Did you get to see my Lenox train station video from this morning? I was over at the Lenox train station. They've done a lot of outside work. I've seen the signs are painted. They're nice and clean and neat. And this winter I'll be able to go through my old videos, especially the one of Locomotive 35 being moved from Mitchell Field. Paul, what are the mirrors about?
Can't talk to you right now.
If you run a business, it's time you started getting the most out of your energy use. That's where Eversource, proud sponsor of Mass Save, can help you save money and energy. With great rebates and incentives on affordable upgrades like smart thermostats and efficient LED lighting, we'll help find ways to save that work for you. Because when you become more efficient, you become more profitable. Learn more about how Eversource, the #1 energy efficiency provider in the nation, can transform your business by visiting eversource.com.
But normally you'd start off with a little more walk and trot, slow, some stretches. Like when a horse is moving for performance, you want their body more together, more soft, their head and their neck a little more upright, like that. So get into a nice walk, a very nice walk. Now we're going to let her stretch a little. Stretch, and reach forward, and get more of a stride. This particular horse had a kind of a, even though she's a spunky horse, she had kind of a slow, lazy walk, and she's gotten pretty good at understanding to move out and stretch more in her walk. And so and by jiggling the reins a little
I noticed
bit,
her head was down on one of the long walks in the back.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
That was something I asked her to do, to stretch through the top of her back and her neck, and then at the same time, I'm asking her to push with her back feet, not just to walk, but to really push with it. And that is helping her stretch her back muscles, back of her legs, top of her back, top of her neck. Then, after that, after a little bit of that, then I'll do a little more compact work, and then I'll ask her to do some work that tightens her abdominal muscles. Like in any sport, the abdominal muscles, the core muscles, are essential for good balance. But we'll do a little bit more of the compact work now. That starts with getting her to raise her back. Good. When they raise their back, they become like much more, their suspension is much lighter. Feels like you're riding in a Cadillac compared to a Jeep.
You put this stuff